I tell people that we had a child with autism and we recovered him based on diet. Like, people are in disbelief. They're like, what? Like, that actually matters? Like, there's literally no one that I've told that to, literally no one, that wasn't surprised by that. And that to me is also really interesting and kind of scary.
Well, James wasn't really talking, and he was flapping his hands, and he was hitting his head on the ground. So we knew that something was up.
Go see Daddy.
What's in your stocking?
He still was not getting it. He didn't understand even how to open a Christmas present, and he's almost 3 years old.
You want help?
Tear it open.
Tear the paper.
Initially, with gluten-free, casein-free, was pretty good. At least he stopped flapping.
Like the next day, stopped flapping.
Yeah.
And started looking us in the eye. And so I think there was some immediate validation that, like, oh, there might be something to not feeding him goldfish crackers, right?
Who did you see today?
James, do you want apples? He wanted gluten-free, casein-free, yeah.
And so I could watch the blood drain out of my wife's face thinking about that because she's a bit of a foodie. They emptied out our house of gluten and dairy the same day.
Right after that is when we started the GAPS diet, and that really worked for us. What other roads are you going to build?
Roads?
Yeah.
Actually, they're train track roads and train tracks trains.
As long as he's on this diet, he's like a normal kid. I mean, he's just at a regular school, totally a normal kid.
Anything that I'm going to have my child do, I'm going to do so I can understand it and see how it feels. Get a freezer. That would be another one. Get a freezer
yeah.
for all the extra food, because if you're going to cook some meals that take some very specific build from scratch efforts, like cook a bunch of it at a time as opposed to one loaf at a time. It was really hard the first few months. Every meal had to be made from like scratch. What you'd want to tell someone just starting this journey is that, like, stick it out, don't give up on it.
And it will pay off.